And we are live. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back into another daily Disney discussion. I hope everybody's having a great day. Just something fun there to get us started off with some really upbeat, fun music. That's Main Street music for you. It's kind of the music loop for Main Street. But hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Welcome in everybody. Of course, I want to do a really special welcome to our newest Mouse Talk member. It's none other than James Ryan. James, thank you so much for your generosity, and thank you for joining us here on our Mouse Talk membership. We are honored and very grateful to have you. So we're glad you're here, buddy. But thank you to everybody that's here. All of our members are listed down below: Cynthia, Candy Mom, Richard R. Johns, Donna Jaworski, James Ryan, Chris Phantom Gazer, Marie from Team Marie Photography, Russ Stapleton, Saria Myers, Dougie from Walter Grams, and of course Tina McNeil. Thank you all for your generosity, and thank you all for being here. Before we get started again, we're going to talk about tonight the normal things we always talk about. We're going to talk about some fun stuff we have to talk about, of course. None other than, hey, LSU Mom's here. A few things. Dean over at The Live Place, theliveplace.com, family-friendly streams throughout the week. Don't forget, Monday through Sunday, he is the guy. Be sure to check him out. He's kind of the TV guide of where you can get live streams. I think we all know who he is at this point, but just in case, be sure to check him out. And of course, our two partner channels are Steve's World and Disney Dan. Steve went live yesterday with Just Another Monday Night. Goes live with me on Saturdays with Sports Night. And then, of course, Disney Fiascos on Saturdays as well for Disney Dan. So check those guys out. But other than that, hope everybody's doing well. Let's get started again today. We're going to talk about Mickey's Philharmagic. We are staying in the Magic Kingdom. So day 3, and we still haven't left the Magic Kingdom yet. But I do want to talk about Mickey's Philharmagic because I have to be honest with you, I really enjoy it. I think it's pretty awesome. We're going to get into it. For those that don't know, Mickey's Philharmagic originally debuted in 2003. Goes back a ways. It replaced something called The Legend of the Lion King. Now, I don't know who does or doesn't remember that, but if you don't remember it, let me know. But I remember it, and I thought it was pretty neat as well. Again, the popping you hear is the chat, guys. So if let me know if that's a problem. I was wearing a corn cob hat with this music. I hope you guys like the music. I just do it because I think it's fun. Richard R. Johns is here. And you know what? Let's say hi to everybody, because I haven't said hello to everybody just yet. But again, our newest member, James Ryan, is here. Timothy Rainwaters is in the house. Brian Eisenhart, Russ Stapleton, Richard R. Johns, David Stevens, Orlando Mike is in here. Emily LSU Mom, welcome in as well. And I think that's everyone. Saria Myers, another one of our members, is here. And I think Disney World Freak, Carlos is in the house. What's up, Carlos? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And I think we are caught up. Let's see here. Make sure we have everybody. Looks like it. Can't wait to talk about this. Yeah, we're going to have fun talking about this one for sure. Hey, Walt, what's up, buddy? Orlando Mike, good to see you. There he is. LSU Mom, going to see hi to everybody. Real fast. Side dish here. DCA just got Philharmagic. Yes, it did just get Philharmagic. You're exactly right. Let's just give a quick rest in peace to Legend of the Lion King, the show that used to be in the theater. That's exactly right. I actually really enjoyed that show. I thought it was done well. It had kind of like puppets and stuff like that. Rafiki, the real character of Rafiki, would come out and kind of tell the story of the show. I liked it. It was a long time ago, but I do remember it for sure. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. But yeah, it debuted in 2003. It replaced Legend of the Lion King. It's about a 12-minute show. Obviously, it's auditorium seating, so you'll have a seat. You'll sit in there. It's air conditioning. It's pretty awesome, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty cool. I'm here to represent Donald Duck. It should be his show. Well, we're going to get into that, Russ. I'm actually going to talk about that. Saria Meyer says, I don't remember it at all. Saria, the Legend of the Lion King goes back a ways. Magic in the Mouse TV, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well. Wait, the ticker is covering up the chat pops. Oh, is it? Yeah, here, I can move that. I can definitely move that. Hold on one second. I don't want to cover up the chat. See if I can get that moved. If I can, there we go. I can get it moved a little bit at least. Put it right there. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see it, I hope. Let me know if you can't, but I think you should be able to at this point. Make that a little bit better for me over here. Let's just put that right there. That way I can see all of your chats, guys. And again, this is a new system for me, so I apologize if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. It's because I don't. I'm getting better. Orlando Mike says, hey, question, when can you activate memberships on YouTube? Is it the same parameters as Super Chats? You know what, Mike? That's a great question. I don't really know exactly when you can um, actually, how do I say this? Activate it, because I don't know when they're allowing it to activate, bud, to be honest with you. Sometimes they're letting it activate for some, not others. I can't say for sure, to be honest with you. All right, put that there like that. Let's go. Maybe that'll help it a little bit. But I do love this show, Mickey's Philharmagic. It's about 12 minutes long. I do too. To be honest with you, Muppet Vision. Oh, Muppet Vision's gone, Brian. Oh my gosh, man, I couldn't do without Muppet Vision. Maybe it should go over here since it's kind of red. I wish I could change that. You know what? I am going to change that right now. I think there we go. That might be better color. If Lion King had a legend show, where is the Arjan show? I agree, Russ. That's a good question. Oh my God, that's so funny. He's Magic of the Mouse. It's normally 30,000 subscribers at Orlando, but they opened it up to some, but not all, or 1,000 subscribers. It's true. Yeah, I don't know why. We were very fortunate enough to get it, but I don't know. I don't know why. Rafiki in Legend of the Lion King, I think, was one of the first shows to have characters with a mouth that moved. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it. I liked it. I really did. All right, let's see. Melissa's in the house. Yes, she is. Hey, Carlos, good to see you. So, again, it's a 12-minute show, auditorium seating. It's air conditioning in there. I really, really like it. What I'll say about it is this. One of the great things about the show to me is the fact, hey, Jim, more sunshine, please. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. And G. Wilson is here as well. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'll say this about it. What I like most about the show is, for one, it's got a lot of the great Renaissance movies, as I call them. And I think a lot of other people call them that too. The Renaissance movies in this. You got Beauty and the Beast. You got Aladdin. You got the Fantasia, quick Fantasia kind of nod in there. You've got Little Mermaids in there. Lion King is in there. Peter Pan makes a cameo in it as well. It's pretty awesome, to be honest with you. Marguerite Nagy, welcome in. Good to see you, Marguerite. Hope you're doing well. Brian says, but DCA got something WDW never had. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Play it. No, we used to have that, Brian. We used to have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Play it. We had it, and it's gone now. We had it for a while. Step away. No problem. We'll be here, Russ. We're here for about an hour, or about half an hour for sure. I missed the Muppets in Liberty Square my last couple visits. Yeah, I love the Muppets, by the way. They're fantastic. But I love the fact that you have Beauty and the Beast, Peter Pan, Aladdin, Fantasia, Lion King, Little Mermaid. They're all in there. It's really, really cool. But I got to be honest with you. Somebody said it earlier. Team Marie Photography, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you very much. By the way, another one of our newest members, Marie, Team Marie Photography. Very generous. So glad you're here. And thank you for being part of our membership team. We love you. And we're very, very honored and grateful. And, of course, pins. Team Marie, I'm going to need your address and the type of button you want. You can go on our under community. You'll see a little area there. You can comment and leave that if you want it. Some people may not want to give out their address to us, but obviously it's confidential. If you do, we'd love to do that so we can send you out your goodies. We'd love to do that. But good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Best scene is Be Our Guest, Fantasia. So cool. Now, it's funny, Carlos, because my favorite scene in it is the Lion King scene. When he's singing, I just can't wait to be king. I don't know why. I love it. Melissa, I do. I like all the scenes in this thing. It's not any of them I don't like. But somebody said it earlier, and I agree 100%. This is not Mickey's Philharmagic, in my opinion. Thank you, T. Marie. I appreciate that. Thank you. To me, this is Donald's show. It really is Donald's show. It's all about Donald. It's his. He's the star of this 12-minute show that we watch on 3D. It's all about Donald. Now, it's all about his escapades and him trying to get the hat back and everything. But it really is Donald's show. I think that's kind of funny that they call it Mickey's Philharmagic. But I don't know. I enjoy this wholeheartedly. They picked the right songs from the movies to be in there for a few minutes. I just think it's great. Shelly Starwalker, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I like the Brent pie. Yeah, me too when it comes into the picture. But they do. They pick they're all great. They are all great. I agree 100%. And that's what really makes this show so much fun is you're getting all the great music. It's got you engaged. It's really a lot of fun. And it's one of the things I really, really like about it. Now, there's two things about this, though, I'll be honest, that I'm not fans of on this, that I think there's opportunity here for this show. Um, and it's about time he gets his own show talking about Donald. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, and yep, he goes right by you and into the back. It's so much fun. It's always about Donald. It is. I love Donald. I'm glad. I'm glad he got a show as well. Um, but there's two areas that I think are opportunity for this. First and foremost, and this is nitpicking, and maybe it really even doesn't have anything to do with the show. But when you exit the show, like any other show or ride, 9 times out of 10, when you exit into a gift shop. This one doesn't really exit into the gift shop, but there is a gift shop right next to it. I wish that was a little bit more themed better. I don't know. We very rarely go into that gift shop. I'm not very big fans of the things that are in that gift shop, merchandise wise. I wish they could make it a little bit more. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm just not a big fan. I mean, you guys can let me know in the chat if you think it's a cool one or not, but I'm not a big fan of it at all. Preston McDevitt is here. What's up, Preston? Good to see you, buddy. Hope your dad's doing well. Orlando Mike says, I love Philharmagic, but my favorite moment is when the Donald animatronic falls into the wall after the tuba shoots him over the head. I agree. It's funny. I really do. Finally got his own ride. Yep, he does. Mickey has his own ride now. All right, Russ. Take care, buddy. Hope to see you again tonight because we're going to talk about that in a little bit as well. Carlo said, from a 4-year-old to the 70-year-olds, they are all singing and moving to the tunes. I agree 100%. Throughout the entire 12 minutes, you are definitely hopping. It's pretty cool. It's mostly princess stuff, right? No, not necessarily. I don't think so. Not the show. Mike says, I mean, Mickey and Minnie has both a ride and a show at Hollywood Studios in addition to Philharmagic. I think Philharmagic is due for an update, or maybe a new show altogether. All right, I get that. Melissa is a huge fan of the gift shops. It depends. It depends, really, to be honest with you, Brian. Some of them, yeah. Let's see here. Preston saying hi to Preston. I like Goofy as the stagehand. Oh, me too. He's so funny. Is themed fine. The instruments all over. Well, I guess when I say themed, Carlos, I take it. I'm saying it wrong. The merchandise inside. You're right. The instruments all over fit well with the theming of the attraction. I'm talking about what's inside of it. Like you come out of Pooh, you come out of Star Wars. The merchandise is for those rides. This attraction, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look at it a little bit closer. Maybe I'm missing something. But we'll see. We'll see. Russ says, I'm not going anywhere. Just meant I'm chewing. Oh, that's okay. No problem, buddy. Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and Stacy, welcome in. Good to see you guys. But the one major opportunity that we have with this attraction is the 3D effects itself. Not so much the screen, because Steve and I kind of talked about this last Saturday on our show. But the actual projection needs to be upgraded. It's a little bit dated. The 3D is okay. I think it could be a little bit better. I don't want them to change the show. I don't want them to change the show. I want all the same movies. I want all the same songs. I want everything to stay the same. I just want a little bit more of a crisper, more clear, projection that we're seeing on the screen up there to make the 3D pop a little bit more. I think if we could get that, it would make it fantastic again. It's still wonderful. I still love it. It's incredible. I love watching it every single time, and I can't do without it. Now, as for ratings, because you know me, every single one of these shows I have to do a rating on the attraction, on the ride. And I want to hear you guys in the chat. I want to know your rating as well. Gotcha, you're correct. It needs more merch to the ride. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Not so much the actual theming, because you're right. The theming is done really well in there. It's the merchandise that really doesn't connect with the attraction that you're coming out of. That's what I'm talking about. They came out with WDW guidelines today from the task force, supposedly. Charlie, they did. And I'm going to talk about that. Melissa and I are talking about that tonight on our News and Notes show at 8 o'clock. Lots of big news came out today, and we're going to talk a lot about it. And we have some questions for the chat, big questions. There's a lot of guidelines in place, and we're going to talk about them because it's going to be important. Things are about to change, I think. Orlando Mike says, Philharmagic, I pass on, but I love Sir Mickey's, Memento Mori, Pirates of the Caribbean, Gift Shop, the Shops and Galaxies. Oh, exactly. That's the key. I mean, a lot of these are fantastic shops. They really are. They're fantastic. But this one needs a little bit of work. How about a digital upgrade, Walt? Brian, one day maybe. Yay! I have a friend in California. There you go. So David gives it an 8 out of 10. I want to know what everybody else gives it in the chat. This is my rating right here. If I'm going to move this up so you guys can see it, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I love this attraction. I love this show. We never, ever miss it when we go to Walt Disney World on our trips, period. I never, ever miss it. It gets a 9 out of 10 for me. It's one of my favorite shows in all of Walt Disney World. It's one of my favorite 3D shows. It really is engaging. I love it. It's entertaining. It has great music. It has a great story that it tells us. It's so fun. It's so funny. It just doesn't get old. Did I read the rule about no Waltz? I hope not. Guys, I couldn't. We'd have to move back. It's a great people eater. According to Wikipedia, the largest 3D screen ever made was for the attraction. Yeah, it's pretty big. Let's see. So James Ryan says, I'm at a 7. Saria Meyer says, I give it an 8 just because it needs an update. Right. That's the only reason why it doesn't get a 10 for me, because I really love this. DCA has the digital version. Well, yeah, I think that's what we could use. We could use it. Build a lightsaber, build a droid, and get up in a Banshee. There you go. I get that. Jim saying hi to everybody. Made it. Tina McNee, another one of our newest members of our Mouse Talk family. Tina, good to see you, dear. Thank you again. Hope you're doing well. Brian gives it a 9.8. Amen to that. I hear you there. Carlos says, give it a 9. Only reason I don't give it a 10 is it needs an upgrade to the screen. I agree, 100%. It's the only thing. Besides that, this is a really good attraction. Somebody mentioned it earlier. It's people eater. You're going to get people. It's going to take people. What can that thing say? Probably 200 in there. Probably 200 guests in that auditorium. It's air conditioning. It's a fun show. It's just interactive. I agree 100%. I think it's fantastic. Charlie and Stacey say, Philharmagic, it's good, but don't go every year. 7.5. Nothing wrong with that. 7.5 out of 10 is actually a really good rating. I think anything above a 6, you're giving it something a good rating. Orlando Mike, not only does Philharmagic need a slight upgrade, I think Hollywood Studios Fantastic needs an overhaul too. Lightning, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Only because the theater is so small in DC. Oh, interesting. Okay. New Dragon. Melissa wants a new dragon. But, let's see. Tina says, but that is a huge screen. Not so easy to upgrade. Well, again, I don't know that necessarily Walt Disney World has to upgrade the screen. The screen itself, I'm not sure that's what needs to be upgraded. I think what needs to be upgraded is behind us, and it's the projector, the actual film. What they're projecting it onto, I think is just fine. I think the film itself, like Brian said it a little bit earlier, I think it needs to be digital. If it becomes digital, it's a little bit more crisp, it's a little bit more clear. I think in that respect, that's what we need as an upgrade. I don't necessarily know that it's the screen itself that needs to be changed. Carlos says, really, man, we go at least twice every Magic Kingdom day. I agree. We go at least every day we're in Magic Kingdom, we go to Philharmagic as often as we can. We do. We really, really do. I know I've done it by myself before. I enjoy it that much. I really do. Again, it's not for everybody, but for me, it's a really fun 3D show. And I think overall, I think a lot of you guys can agree with me. Overall, Disney, when it comes to 3D shows, does a really good job with their shows. Ever since the internet updated, their friends' hires felt outdated. Yeah, it's true. It's a good point. Good point. Charlie says, always earns extra points when I know where to place my foot over the water sprayer. Brian says, just imagine Phil Hart in the Muppet Vision Theater, and you've got what I mean. What I mean by small. Well, it's funny because our Muppet Vision 3D theater here in Walt Disney World is pretty big. It's a pretty good size. Needs to be digital instead of 3D. I love the 3D effects, but when I stream in there, you can't really see the show. Well, look, you can make it digital and still 3D. I don't know. I don't want to lose the 3D effect of the show because I think that's part of what makes the show so cool. The effects of where they use the 3D effects are done really, really well. Like when Ariel, all her stuff kind of floats in the air, or when they, the bottles on the Be Our Guest come at you. All that stuff is really fun. So I don't want to get rid of the 3D effects in that respect. Russ says the theater can be used for anything. It already has been through several shows. Kodak created the original, so there's not much chances of an upgrade from them. I got you. But Disney could upgrade it. Disney could upgrade, again, projection. I don't need the screens. I don't need a whole refurb of the seats and the carpet and all that. I don't really think they're in that bad a shape from what I've seen. I just want the film to be upgraded. That's all I'm looking for. And who knows? I mean, Disney might do that. They might. You never know. But we'll have to see. But, yep, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about on this half-an-hour show. Again, it's our daily Disney discussion. We're talking Philharmagic. Again, one of my favorite shows. Definitely one of my top favorite 3D shows in all of Walt Disney World. Probably number one. It's probably number one for me when it comes to 3D. I will say, for those that don't know, right down below, you'll see it right down there. There it is. Our new P.O. box is up. If you guys are looking to send us any kind of magic mail or things like that, no need. But if you are, it's right there. Please feel free to. We love getting magic mail. As you can see behind us, we have some of it up on our walls. And it's just always, it fills our heart with joy when you guys send that stuff to us. We love it. Again, our members are all listed here. Thank you to all of our members. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give us a thumbs up on the video as well. Melissa and I are going live again later tonight at 8 o'clock. Right after me at 6:30, head on over to Zippity Doodad. Zip's going to be going live with his show. And then at 7:30 is Jim More Sunshine. Please check Jim out as well. We're on again at 8. Big show tonight, guys. Lots of news coming out of Florida today. Some of the guidelines on what Disney will need to do in what's called Phase 1 and Phase 2 to reopen the parks has kind of been outlined today by the governor and the committee, and we're going to kind of go over all that and what we think of that and what we think it's going to mean for opening Disney, when it's going to happen. Maybe we're going to talk about some dates. So we have lots to talk about. We have some Disney Plus news to talk about. Melissa's got a new do. You guys got to come see her new color, which looks fantastic in my opinion. But we're going to have a lot of fun with it. We do love letters. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Please check us out at 8 o'clock and check out all these other great channels. Here's some letters at Melissa. But you guys have been great. You know what? We got to pick tomorrow's theme. So let's go. Here it is. It's really small. But as we get more of these out of here, this will be adequate. Oh, I dropped one again. That's not the one we're choosing, though. I do this every single time. All right, so let's choose one. All right, I got one. Here it is, right here. You guys, there's so much in Magic Kingdom. Tomorrow we are discussing, I have bad handwriting. It's a Small World. Yeah. That's actually going to be an interesting topic tomorrow because there are so many people when it comes to It's a Small World. They either love it or they don't. They're really not big fans. Timothy Rainwaters, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. They're either not big fans of it or they are fans of it. So I'm going to be interested to see how tomorrow's rankings go, or how everybody ranks it in a scale of 1 to 10 tomorrow when we do It's a Small World. But again, guys, all those channels, check them out. Our 2 partner channels, Steve's World, Disney Dan. Thank you to everybody. We have hit 2,000 subs. We're very happy about that. We got a lot of stuff planned, and Non-members as well, nothing's changing. Our live streams, videos, things of that nature, you're going to get plenty of great stuff. There's just a little bit of extra coming to those who become members. But we love all of you, members or not. We're just blessed that you're here with us. And you guys mean the world to us. We so enjoy all of this all the time. There's just nothing like it. But we'll talk more about a lot of the stuff coming up really, really soon. Very, very soon. Hold on one second. Let's see here. I want to go back over a few things. First one to fall on the floor is the pick. Oh, Orlando Mike says, "Oh God, no, not Small World." I love Small World. Did you? No, I didn't rig the bowl. I know, but it is funny. Love it. It's the music over and over and over. I don't mind the music myself, personally, but that's just me. I know what music we will be listening to at the beginning. Not necessarily. We'll have to see. It's all about copyright, too. I have to be careful with some of that stuff, what you can and cannot show when it comes to that. But, yep, Melissa is correct, guys. Please join us at 8 o'clock. Let your friends know. Let your neighbors know. Let your neighbors' friends know. And if you don't like somebody, especially let them know. I'm just kidding. But thank you all very much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoy this quick half an hour show. I have a good time with it. It's a lot of fun. We get to talk about all the rides, what we love about them. And tomorrow it's going to be It's a Small World. But I'll see you guys in an hour and a half at 8 o'clock with Melissa and I. Lots to talk about then. And until then, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. See you in a little while. Take care.